Hey, good morning, Kilby family. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to another great day here at Kilby. We're so glad that you're here today. Today is Friday. Whoop, whoop. We're so glad that it's Friday, February the 25th. We have made it to the end of another great week, and we've had a great week. I tell you, I am super, super proud of how hard you all have been working this week. I love going through the Leo Lab this week. Many of you all are picking good books. I hear and see you all talking more about books that you're picking out and reading. We love that. Thank you for doing that. I'm telling you, that is going to help you so much down the road. So continue to do that. Look in our Leo Lab for some great books to read in your spare time. And I challenge you. I know a lot of you guys play games online, and there's nothing wrong with that, playing with your friends online. But I want to challenge you to take some of that time that you're playing on your devices, your video games, your iPads, your phones. Take some of that time to read a book. Just put those devices down and just dive into a good story, into a good book. I guarantee you it makes you feel better. It just does something to your thought process. It helps you with your vocabulary. In other words, it helps you learn new words that you're going to use and need later in life. And plus, it just gives you an opportunity to just really, really use your creativity and your imagination as you dive into different stories. So I encourage you, and some of those times that you're spending, again, on your devices, find a good book to read and take a few minutes to do that. And you don't have to necessarily read to yourself all the time. If you've got a sibling or a parent or a grandparent, sometimes you can even read to your pets. You know, we do that here at Kilby sometimes. Your dog, if you've got a dog, a lot of times they love to listen to you read. I don't know about cats. They kind of got an attitude sometimes. Cats don't really have the patience, but you can try it. I don't know. I just hadn't seen it work very well. But anyway, speaking of reading, we're going to do a little reading this morning. This is one that I found again in our Leo Lab. It's a fun book. This is a book that my son has a problem with, and we're working with him on. Too many toys. Too many toys. Some of you all have too many toys, don't you? Don't you? You know you do. You might. I don't know. But anyway, let's read this story by David Shannon, Too Many Toys. It said Spencer had too many toys. They covered the floor of his bedroom and piled up in his closet. They were stashed under his bed. They spilled down the stairs and into the living room. My goodness. Sounds like my house. He had big toys in the backyard and little toys in the bathtub. My goodness. Sometimes Spencer played with nice, quiet, wooden pulled toys. Other times he played with noisy, crazy electronic toys. He had puzzles, board games, and talking books that fueled his mind, and loud, jumpy, frenzied video games that didn't. Spencer liked to make his toys into a parade that stretched from one corner of the house to the other and back again. There was an entire zoo of stuffed animals and a gigantic army of little action figures. Wow, he's got a lot of toys. He had a fleet of planes, trains, and toy boats, and a convoy of miniature trucks and cars. Oh boy. How many of you guys have some toy trucks and cars at your house? I know I do. He also had lots and lots of musical instruments, art supplies, and alien spaceman weapons. Oh, wow. Everyone gave toys to Spencer. Of course, his mom and dad did, but so did Grandma Bobo and Poppy and Granddaddy and Auntie Mim and Uncle Fred and Cousin Drew. They gave him toys for every holiday, even the 4th of July, and of course his birthday. He also got toys from all his friends on his birthday, and on their birthdays too, when he went to their parties. He got toys at the drive-thru with his kid burger, and at school for having lots of peace person points, and at the dentist, and at the doctor when he didn't squirm. Everybody gave him toys. Man, that's a lot of toys. That's a lot of toys. They were becoming a household hazard. Have you ever stepped on a Lego piece in your bare feet? Ooh, or a jack? Well, it really hurts, especially if you weigh as much as Spencer's dad. You can also trip on things like railroad tracks and race cars if you're carrying a load of laundry. Oh my goodness. Youch. One day, Spencer's mom had it up to here with all the toys. "Spencer!" she yelled on her way upstairs. "You have too many toys." That's impossible, thought Spencer. Then she said, "We're going to get rid of some of them." Uh-oh. That's a catastrophe. "Pick out which toys you don't want," she ordered, "and put them in this box." "But I love them all," Spencer cried. He looks worried. "All right," his mother said, "I'll help you." She picked up the Alien Space Ninja. "How about this one? You haven't played with this in years." "But I was just about to." "Spencer," his mother said, "it doesn't have a head." "I'm making him a new one," Spencer replied. "Fine," said Spencer's mother, "but this can definitely go." She put down the alien and picked up a filthy one-eared bunny. "Not Mr. Fluffers, Mom. How could you?" "This one then," she said. "That's Mr. Fluffer's best friend." "This one?" "Mother, have you forgotten? Grandma Bobo gave that to me on my 4th birthday, and I'll never be 4 again, ever." "Oh, please, Spencer," said his mom. "Don't be so dramatic." "Okay," she said, "you can keep that one, but I'm giving away this pig and Johnny Choo Choo." "I tell you what," countered Spencer. "I'll let you have the pig, but I get Johnny Choo Choo." "What are you, a lawyer now?" asked Spencer's mother. "You can keep Johnny Choo Choo, but the cow goes in the box too. Deal?" "How about 2 glitchamagoos instead," said Spencer, "and I'll throw in a little peeper of your choice." "How about all of them go in the box, or you don't watch TV for a week?" Spencer decided it was in his best interest to agree. Deal. "Finally, some toys went in the box," sighed Spencer's mom. "I had no idea it would be this much work." She plopped down on the floor next to an egg-shaped pirate that bellowed, "Arr! Avast, ye scurvy dog! Avast! Our scurvy dog! Yurr!" Here's another one you can do without," she said. "No problem," said Spencer. His mom nearly fell over. "What? You're going to give up just like that?" "Sure," Spencer replied. "That's Dad's." So Spencer and his mom went through every toy box and looked in every closet and under every bed until they had haggled and wrestled and argued over every toy in the entire house. Finally, they were finished, and his mom had a cup of hot tea and a short rest. Then she went upstairs to begin loading the toys in the car. But instead of a nice, neat box of toys all ready to go, she saw a big, messy pile of toys all over the floor. Spencer! She screamed. What have you done? We had a deal. You were right, Mom, Spencer called from his bedroom. I do have too many toys, but we can't give this box away. It's the best toy ever. Now, isn't that a nice twist? Out of all the toys and things that he had, all of the spaceships and trucks and cars, the best toy that he had was a box. Can you believe that? A box. So I hope you enjoyed that story, Too Many Toys. And maybe some of you all have too many toys. So try to make it your business when you go home to make sure you're not leaving your toys all over the house. Because I know what it feels like to step on a Lego without shoes, and it does hurt. Okay. All right. We're going to pause now for a brief moment of silence, guys, and then we're going to have our pledge. All right, teachers and students, let's stand for the pledge. All right. Thank you for standing. Salute and pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, teachers and students. You may be seated. Hey, everybody, I want you to have a fantastic day today. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember to keep those in your thoughts that are dealing with, some really tough times across our world. We've got some things going on in other countries right now that kind of indirectly affect us, but then may ultimately affect us directly. And you can talk to your parents about that. You may be hearing or seeing things on the news about some other countries going to war and that type of thing. So just keep those folks in your thoughts and prayers. And we want you to have a fantastic day today. Continue to take care of yourselves. Make good decisions. Always, always, always do your best work first. And don't forget to go back and double check your work, okay? We're not here interested in seeing how fast you can do it if it's not right. All right? Have a great Friday, guys. Take care and roar lions.